The boastful, experienced shearers would poke fun at the clueless newcomers who would depend on tar to cover up the damage they inflicted on the sheep by their unskilled shearing. The first known print version of Lime Juice Tub appeared in the Bulletin in 1898 using the title The Whalers' Rhyme. Collector and singer A.L. Lloyd heard it while working on the Lachlan River in the early 1930s. He wrote that this song was much sung in the woolsheds while the men were actually shearing. A lime juice tub is a British ship. So please join in the chorus of this one. When shearing comes, lay down your drums. Step to the board, you brand new chums, with a ra-dum-da-dum, rubber-dub-dub. We'll send you home in a lime juice tub. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. Now you have crossed the briny deep, you fancy you can shear a sheep, with a ra-dum, rubber-dub-dub. We'll send you home in a lime juice tub. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. There's brand new chums and cocky sons, they fancy that they are great guns, they fancy they can shear the wool, but the buggers can only tear and pull. They tar the sheep till they're nearly black, roll up and get the sack. Once more we're away on the wallaby track, once more to look for work out back. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. The very next job they undertake is to press the wool, but they make a mistake. They press the wool without any bales. Shearing's hell in New South Wales. And when they meet upon the road, from off their backs row down their load, and at the sun they'll take a look and reckon it's time to rest the cook. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. We camp in huts without any doors, sleep upon the muddy floors, with a pannikin of flour and a sheet of bark to wallop up a damper in the dark. It's home I'd like to be, not humping my drum in this sheep country. It's 16,000 mile I've come to march along with the blanket drum. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. But shearing's here, boys, give a cheer. Step to the board and grab your gear, with a ra-dum-da-dum, rubber-dub-dub. We'll send you home in a lime juice tub. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy